I'm Rebecca Fryer with Kingstonist News. Here's what's making headlines today, December 7th, 2022. Princess Street between Alfred and Albert Streets remains closed in central Kingston following a fire at the old Geno's Pizza building. Kingston Fire and Rescue were called to the scene just before 10:30 p.m. on December 6th, where they discovered heavy smoke coming from the building, which is believed to have been unoccupied and slated for demolition. Crews worked throughout the night battling flames and smoke with so much water that it actually created a secondary issue, isolated flooding into some of the basement dwellings on Alfred Street due to blocked storm drains that caused pooling water on the roadways. The affected section of Princess Street remained closed for the morning commute as Kingston police asked drivers to choose alternate routes as crews continue to monitor for hot spots. Demolition crews were also reportedly spotted at the site and are on standby to bring the rest of the building down in a safe manner. So far, Kingston Fire and Rescue and Kingston Police have yet to release any details on the blaze, including a likely cause, estimated damage, and if there were any injuries. For more on this developing story, you can check out Kingstonist.com. Speaking of fire, Kingston Fire and Rescue have had a number of busy nights as of late, including the early morning hours of December 6th, when one of the city-owned sleeping cabins, now relocated back to Portsmouth Olympic Harbor, went up in flames. Kingston Fire and Rescue arrived on the scene just after 2 a.m. to heavy smoke billowing out of one of the cabins located at the site, with the resident still trapped inside the burning building. Thankfully, the resident was able to escape with some help from Kingston Fire and Rescue, and they were treated at the scene by paramedics for minor injuries. Unfortunately, 3 cabins were scorched in the incident, causing an estimated $60,000 worth of damage. Kingston police said no charges have been laid at this time and that their investigation into the cause of the fire remains ongoing. The City of Kingston has announced new details regarding the branding of the third crossing. Set to open to the public next Tuesday, December 13th, the new bridge over the Cataraqui River that connects Gore Road and John Counter Boulevard will be known as the Waubin Crossing. It was announced earlier this summer. The word Waubin is an Anishinaabe-Moan or Ojibwe and describes the eastern direction of the sun at dawn. To read more about the design of the bridge's logo and how the city hopes to bridge more than just the water below it, you can check out the full article at Kingstonist.com. Last month, Kingston's Metalcraft Marine's twin-hulled catamaran fireboat was one of 10 boats nominated for the most significant boat of the year by Workboat magazine, with the local fabricators being awarded this year's top prize this past Wednesday. Every year, Workboat magazine nominates 10 significant boats for the award and asks industry peers and readers to vote for their favorite vessel, making this award one of the most prestigious in the workboat industry. Kingston's Metalcraft Marine was a standout this year, winning not only first place, but also receiving at least half of the total votes. And lastly, a generous donation from Keith and Betty Somerville has allowed the Land Conservation for Kingston, Frontenac, Lennox, and Addington to secure a new 60-hectare conservation property just north of Frontenac Park. The trust says the new property features unspoiled nature of the Canadian Shield, including some granite outcrops and wetlands. The land was renamed the Somerville Nature Reserve after the couple, whose wish is to see this natural beauty protected from development forever. For more on these stories and other headlines, or to submit your own news, visit Kingstonist.com and become a subscriber today. I'm Rebecca Fryer. Have a great one, Kingston.